Hello everyone, welcome back to Speaking Spurs and me, Kieran, talking all things Tottenham, and today is transfer story day. It has been confirmed on the Spurs website at 3:30. Ivan Perisic is officially a Tottenham player. I've had to, luckily I'm on my break so I'm able to talk about it quickly. Those of you that haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to support the video with a like and leave your comments below on what you think about this particular signing. So, Ivan Perisic is in the door. A vastly experienced Croatia international. He will join the club on the 1st of July following the expiration of his contract at Inter Milan. He's agreed a deal that will run till 2024, taking him up to the age of 35. A player with multiple winners' medals throughout his career. He began his career in the youth academies of Hajduk Split and Sochaux before a short loan spell at KSV Roeselare in Belgium. Probably murdered that name, but whatever. In 2019, he joined Club Bruges, where in only his second season, he was the league's top goal scorer and was named Belgium's Footballer of the Year. Then a move to Germany followed in 2011, with Ivan winning the Bundesliga and German Cup in his first season at Borussia Dortmund, before adding a second DFB Pokal and the DFL Super Cup following a move with Wolfsburg in 2013. 2.5 years later, he signed for Inter Milan, starting games and scoring regularly for the Italian club until he returned to Germany with a season-long loan at Bayern Munich in the 2019-2020 season. He became a Champions League winner as well as lifting a second Bundesliga and a third DFB Pokal title in his career as part of Bayern's treble-winning side. He then returned to Inter ahead of the following season, where he played under our current boss, Antonio Conte, showing his versatility by performing as a wing-back, a position that obviously Conte specialises in having in his formations, in his system, something that our players have kind of been trying to get to grips with. So that is a good sign. As well as a forward, he can play in the forward line, as they won the Serie A title, so yet another title for Ivan Perisic. He continued his fine form in the 21-22 season. He registered 10 goals and 9 assists in all competitions, on the way to winning the Coppa Italia and Supercoppa Italiano. He also scooped Serie A's Goal of the Month award for his strike against Bologna in April, with Inter finishing as runners-up in the final domestic standings. International level, he's made 113 appearances for Croatia to date, scoring 32 goals. He's an ever-present in the national team, played a key role in their route to the World Cup final in Russia in 2018, the first in the country's history, and he scored in the final, but his side finished as runners-up to Hugo Lloris's France. So, he comes in. I know there's been a lot of people talking about the age of certain players, 33 years old. Now, yes, age is the thing. But I would like to point out Arsenal just had a team of youngsters that could have finished in the top 4. 6-point lead on us with games in hand, and still somehow managed to let it slip in the final 2 games of the season. Young players, yes, they're great. They bring a lot of intensity. They bring with them fitness, less injury problems for some of them, unless your name's Ryan Sessegnon. But one thing they don't buy you is experience and a winning mentality. That is something that you have to, learn as you go. We've had Tottenham sides under Pochettino. We never quite got over the line. We were in contention to win the Premier League, and we managed to finish second a few times. We stumbled at the Champions League final. We've stumbled in cup finals. We don't have enough experience within the squad. I don't care about Perisic's age, 33. In terms of an outfield player, yes, that might be old. Does it matter? No, it really doesn't. It does not matter at all, because as long as he keeps himself in shape, which he does, he's also been playing as a wing-back, which I can tell you now is the most demanding position on the pitch. Without a doubt. No competition at all. It's the most demanding position on the pitch, especially in a Conte system. You are made to get up and down many times throughout the game. You need the fitness level. You have to then maintain the fitness to produce the quality on the ball. So I can't have anyone telling me that age is a massive thing. Let's just have a look at some of those older players in world football at the moment. And would you dare turn around and say we can't sign them, too old? Would you say no if we were offered the opportunity to sign Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos, Karim Benzema, Muller, Lewandowski? All these players are old players, right? The difference is with some of these, obviously, Ibra is obviously retiring now, but Modric, Kroos and Benzema, yes, they play for Real Madrid, so you can say arguably they're surrounded by superstars. But the fact is, they're not young footballers, and they're still performing at the top level. They've just won a Champions League trophy. And that's a few old players within a squad. We don't really have many at all, and a lot of you fans are asking for young players when we're talking about signings. Now, we're going to be in many competitions next season, and you can have a few 30-something-year-olds on the pitch as long as they're surrounded by a lot of people that can do the legwork, because these older players bring the winning mentality. They're more mature on the pitch. The communication is usually better, and they've got the experience to get you through the tough games. We're going to need that balance next season. It's something that we've got a few players that are a bit older within the squad, but they're not of the age of some of these. But those players I've just listed, there's no chance any of you turn down certain players. Now, the difference is with Perisic, you might say his numbers aren't as good as theirs. That's because he plays a different position. You're not going to get a wing back that sometimes plays in the forward line to score as many goals as Ronaldo, Messi, Benzema, Lewandowski or Muller or Ibrahimovic. No. But Modric and Kroos, they certainly don't deliver the kind of numbers that the other players do, because that's not their position. But the fact is, the position that they play ridiculously well. You know, Modric is older than Perisic. I would take Modric back in a heartbeat just for the experience that he would bring into the squad. And there's a lot of great players at the moment that are up for free transfer, and you know, this is great for us. Obviously, we've got the 150 million to play with, and a lot of people out there going, why are we signing these free transfers, blah, 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 blah. We've got all this money to spend. Yes, we do. But free transfers are an excellent way to ensure the money we do spend, we don't have to spend it on as many players. Like, we're all expecting that Fraser Forster is going to come in the door. He had his medical before even Perisic, so that will probably be the next one that we get over the line. That's a free transfer. That's a Premier League experienced goalkeeper coming in as backup through the door. No other goalkeeper that wants to be a number one is going to come in the door, because Lloris has got a 2-year contract. Simple as. They're not going to come in. So that free transfer makes sense. Even Perisic makes a lot of sense. Worked under Conte, it's a position we need to fill. He will help bring Sessegnon onto the next level. It means Reguilon may go out the door, but guess what that means? More money come in. So if we can get Reguilon out the door for 25 million, that 150 million then becomes 175 million. Fraser Forster also adds homegrown as Galini goes out the door. So that means that's one more foreign player we can sign in a different position. All right. The next free transfer that could possibly come in, Christian Eriksen. We're in talks with him at the moment, just to kind of see where his head's at and what Brentford have offered him, because there is an offer on the table from Brentford. Eriksen himself has spoken that he would love to get back into Champions League football. He's 30 years old. He's still a Danish international despite everything he's been through. He's produced in the Premier League. We could all see that week in, week out. Getting better and better, back in the swing of things. He could do a job. So many fixtures are going to be coming up this season. Obviously, Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup and the League Cup. That's 4 competitions that we're definitely going to be in. We're going to need squad depth and we're going to need experience for all of them. These players are great to have on rotation. They don't all have to play every game because the other guys are going to come through. The squad that we had this season should not have finished in the top 4. Conte managed to get the quality out of those players. But for every free transfer we make, so goalkeeper, wing back, if Eriksen comes in, that's an attacking midfielder. That means if we want a decent backup striker to push against Kane or even sometimes playing a 2 alongside him, we have even more money to do that with because we're not wasting money in other positions that we don't need to. Perisic will do more than a good job. Sessegnon has got better as the season's gone on, and no doubt he will progress again next season, which means these other players we can trust. So you don't need to spend the money. If anything, this is just very clever by Daniel Levy, Conte and Paratici. It's very clever. Makes sense 1,000,000%. So I'm excited to see him come through the door. Let me know in the comments below what you think about Ivan Perisic. Bags of experience, very fit for his age, has produced many seasons on the bounce now, a World Cup finalist. No brainer. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Not just can play wing back. If Sonny needs a break in games, he's more than capable of playing on the left side of a front three. He can also play on the right hand side and replace Kulusevski when he needs a rest. Perfect signing. But let me know in the comments below. I know there's going to be some haters that are going to moan about how old he is, but I will just remind you, Ronaldo, older. Modric, older. Many players older. Ibrahimovic playing till the age he has done at the top level. So look, he's just a different position to them, so you can't compare his stats to theirs, so please don't do that. But thanks for sticking around for that one. It has been confirmed. First signing actually confirmed in the door. I haven't had to spend any money to do it to get an elite player through the door, and in Conte we trust. If Conte wants him in the door, he's a good player, right? He managed to get Eric Dyer looking like an elite level centre-back. Ben Davies has been solid this season. Many underperforming players have played better under Conte. This can only be a good thing. Thanks for sticking around. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. Sign in the door. And until tomorrow, when hopefully another one is in, come on you Spurs.